We are good to go. So I'm here with Alicia Morris, and she has got a really cool diffusion device. And what company do you represent here today?
I'm a wellness advocate for doTERRA International. We are the premier line of essential oils in the world today. Our oils are 100% pure. They're triple tested every batch, and so it's not just one thing that's tested, everything's tested. The oils are sourced where they grow naturally and abundantly throughout the world. So we don't just grow them in a warehouse or a greenhouse. They actually come from the different areas of the world where they're naturally grown to maintain their chemical compounds and purity.
Okay, cool. And so you brought this diffuser here.
Yes.
And you work with essential oils. I'm not super familiar with essential oils. What, in conjunction with the oils and this diffuser, what is the goal of using essential oils?
Well, essential oils can be used three different ways: internally, topically, or aromatically. So right now with the diffuser, I have oil mixed in there called Citrus Bliss, and it's basically an elevation blend. So it's made to aromatically to make you feel better, uplift your spirits. It is a cold air diffuser, so it's breaking down the molecules very small so that you can inhale them, get the benefits internally as well. But also because it's a citrus blend, it is purifying the air around us. So it's not just a nice smell that you're smelling, we're actually getting some health benefits from it as well.
Okay, cool. And so how does that work to purify the air?
Well, the citrus oils, essential oils have lots of different compounds, but many of the similarities are they're antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antiviral. And so when every oil, some of them have all three compounds or all three benefits, others will have one or two of them. But citrus oils are, as you know, have long been noted for their cleaning abilities. You know, lemon oil you use in a lot of things to clean. And so when you diffuse them into the air, if someone around here in the immediate vicinity has a cold or virus going on, this mist can actually kill that virus.
Oh, cool. So there is a reason why they have those scents in floor cleaners and stuff, because that actually does have them.
Well, the difference being the scents, there's a difference between essential oils, which is a pure plant extract, and an artificial scent. So when you're talking about Lysol that's scented with lemon, it's chemical. So when you spray Lysol in the air...
I was thinking more of those ones that had like the oils in it, because I've seen them with like orange oil and lemon oil.
Yeah, so with those, so you're getting some of the benefits. doTERRA oils are therapeutic grade. We do our certified pure therapeutic grade, which is above and beyond any other oils with the way they're being developed today. So we've gone a step above what is really required to do. And most of our oils can be taken internally. So the benefits are there if you want to ingest them, use them in cooking, put them on your body topically, or diffusing them.
Okay. So what other sorts of things would you use essential oils for?
Well, in my household, I use them for cleaning, of course. I diffuse to keep the air clean. I use them on my dogs. I have a dog that seizes sometimes, and I use Cleary Sage on the back pads. And with animals, you definitely want to use less is more, if you will, because they're very sensitive. But I'll use an oil depending on what my dogs have going on. And of course, we're at the Horse Expo to talk about what they do for horses. And horses are very olfactory. I mean, they can smell something way far away from them. And so we use different oils depending on what we're trying to achieve with a horse or a dog. And we basically let them pick the oils that they like. And we do this by putting them in our hand and holding them out in front of them. Most of the common oils that we would use in a horse would be like lavender or our Serenity blend, and that's a calming blend. If you have a horse that's high strung, you're getting ready to go into the show ring, and you put it in the palms of your hand and hold it out and let the animal come to you. You never want to apply oils to their muzzle or their face. They've got such a strong sense of smell, it can be a little overwhelming for them. So you want to back off on that.
Yeah, they got a nose that makes up something like 60% of their heads. So yeah, I imagine that's something. So that's really, you can use it for a lot of aromatherapy with animals.
Yes, you can also use it though for topical application. Melaleuca, tea tree oil, another word for it. Great healing oil. So you can mix that with fractionated coconut oil or make a blend for wound healing and actually apply it topically to the wound. One of my favorites is Digest Zen. If you have a horse that's showing colicky symptoms and you catch it right away, Digest Zen is a digestive blend that helps to settle everything. And I take probably 5 to 7 drops and I put it under the horse's tongue. And I do it with this little plastic eyedropper I have, so you know I can get it where I need to get it. And then I watch. Obviously colic needs to be caught early. And I watch 10-15 minutes. If the horse is showing signs of improvement, I'll do another dose. If the horse doesn't look like it's showing improvement, then you definitely want to get the vet there. So essential oils can be used to ward things off, or in the beginning stages of something like colic to bring it back down.
Very cool. And can you use the vaporizer here in order to treat animals with a different type of oil in there?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you want to diffuse in the barn, you can do that. There are some portable battery-operated diffusers that you can use to let the horse breathe the vapors that way. We have a Breathe Blend that's great. You have a horse with heaves. You can use Breathe Blend or some of the other peppermint's great to open up their breathing and passage ways.
Okay, cool. And did you guys have any questions?
I just have one question, and that is, when you're introducing the scent or the aromatherapy essential oil to the animals, and you're trying to determine what they might need or how they're reacting to it, would you just offer it to them, and if they're showing positive signs, know that that's good? Or sometimes they'll kind of be like this.
Yeah, and yes, you definitely want to read their body language.
Yes.
Again, their sense of smell is so strong that if they're turning away from you, you're going to create more anxiety by forcing it on them.
Right.
And that's with the aromatherapy part. Now, obviously, if you're putting Digest Zen in them for colic, you get it in there, they're going to make all kinds of faces because there's licorice and stuff like that in there, but it's going to benefit. So I would, if you're trying to calm a horse, I would offer lavender. If they turn away from lavender, I would go to another one. I would go to Serenity or something, and then start out very light with it. And then you can apply it to the tips of their ears and also to their poll, even down the sides of their neck. We have some brochures that have some recipes in it. So if you have a horse that's hot, peppermint is great if you're dealing with heat-related items, and you mix it with water in a spray bottle and you spritz them down, and that peppermint is going to help cool their body off. It's a fever reducer as well. Even for people out on the trail, you keep a spray bottle with peppermint and water in it, and you're getting hot, spritz it on you, spritz it on the horse, and you're gonna help with overheating.
Oh, cool. So for people who aren't really initiated or not very familiar with modern essential oils, what would you recommend to get started with?
We have 2 different basic kits, and the way doTERRA works is it's like a wholesale membership. So with the kits that we're offering, you get the membership for a year. We have a kit that it's called our Family Physicians Kit. It's great for 1 or 2 people, and if you have 1 horse and you're not going to be using a lot of the oils, that kit's really nice. It's 5 milliliter bottles of 10 different oils that you would use commonly, and many of the oils that I mentioned in this presentation. Then we have the Home Essentials Kit, which is 15 ml bottles of the oils. So if you're going to use them on your horses a lot, and then incorporate them into your own life, that one is a better value, and it includes the same oils and a diffuser.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for joining us. I didn't know a lot about essential oils. That's great. And this is something that I think a lot of people can really easily use, this diffuser. You just put you put the oil you want to use in it, or can you put a combination in it?
You can. You can make a blend if you want. A lot of people use this. You can put it in a baby's room with lavender in it, a half hour before they go to bed. Let it diffuse for an hour or 2. If you have asthma or allergies, you can use different blends in there to help with that.
That's definitely high on my list because I'm running on on Zyrtec right now, just trying to deal with all the dust out here at the Expo showgrounds.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can make your own blend. Some people blend, different oils blend differently. And this book that I have here is actually basically what I would call the oil Bible. This book lists all the oils, their historical uses, how to apply them, where to apply them. It has recipes in it for using the oils for everything from making bath salts to cooking. Then it lists each and every oil individually and goes into their chemical compound, what they were historically used for, and what they're used for today. And then in the back of the book is a section where you can look up any ailment that you may possibly have, and it will give you, it will tell you what that ailment is exactly, and then what oils to use to treat the ailment. So you can kind of be your, you can take charge of your own health.
Awesome. And so for those who are here at the Expo, you can, where is your booth located?
It's over in the Holistic Horse Fair area. We're booth 1502, I believe.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you to our very patient and very involved audience. Quickly, everyone wave to the internet. Yes, hello internet. Thank you for joining us, and have a great afternoon.